So here we go. Actually, grid girls are already going for the next start, which will be for BTC classes BTC1, BTC2, BTC3. BTC, of course, stands for Baltic touring cars, and the classes are BTC1 for 1600cc cars, BTC2 for 2-liter cars, and BTC3 for 3-liter cars. Of course, BTC3 can have a turbocharged, and there will be all kinds of coefficients for turbocharging and so on and so on. And Simo Lind, one of the favorites of this race, is already going to take his second spot on the grid. Simo Lind has been one of the mainstays in BTC's. Actually, he's driving BTC2 class with his white and yellow Honda Civic. Have been one of the mainstays of those classes during last years. And another cars are appearing as well. BTC1 has 3 drivers today. BTC2 is 10 cars.
And we are back on the grid. Now we will have BTC1, BTC2 and BTC3 parts. So you can see the fastest participants here on the front of the grid. And Kairo Kallas we have in the first position here. Hello! How are you?
Good.
Ready?
Ready?
How was the qualifying yesterday? Well, some guys had some difficulties getting good pace, showing the best time they had. And how was your qualifying?
Good. I try hard every first lap, and second lap is okay.
Yeah, good. Okay, so have a good race, have a good time. In Simo Lind, we have a good race and showing amazing pace last season. He's starting from the second position here. So, hello, Simo. How are you doing?
All good, ready for race.
Are you happy with the starting position?
Of course, Estonian guy is on the first position, so everything is very good.
Like a partners, right?
Yeah.
Friends. Good. Have a good start here.
Thanks.
What else we have here? You see, mainly you can see a lot of Hondas. Honda race, right? And there are 3 classes, but BTC, you should be BTC1, BTC2, BTC3, but mainly we have those guys occupied here in the grid and some other classes behind. As we walk, you can see it is totally Honda race here. Beautiful girls, of course. Last touch-ups. And some Lithuanian guy here. Labas, hi.
How are you?
I was about to ask you, how are you?
I'm stressing out.
Not good to know. How is the car?
The car's quite well. It's my first time here, so I'm just expecting not to die.
Oh, come on. It's a good time to start. Beautiful weather, right? It's not raining, right? Car is fine, right? The stage fear, what is you having is the stage fear. That's fine. So have a good one. Okay, newbies, right? So let's wish a good start for all these guys. I'm sure the race is going to be amazing. Back to you, Thomas.
Thank you, Inga. And over here, qualification had quite an unexpected, me as an Estonian, I must of course have some joy from it, but Estonian guys took the 2 front positions. Little bit surprising is that Kairo Kallas was in front of Simo Lind and by almost 1 full second anyway. Kairo Kallas first, Simo Lind second. They are both BTC2 drivers. Actually, when we look at the entered cars, there are 14, should be 14 of them. 3 cars BTC1, 1 only from BTC3, and Emil Jakrinš, for whatever reason, was the slowest of all. And here we see 2 Ladas in BTC1 as well. And Lelde Jukamaa one of few lady drivers in that beautiful Mini. And if you look at the timing, then you see a name Lelde Dembowska. Yes, that's sure. She had that name, but I asked her this morning, and she showed his racing overall where it was written Lelde Jukkama. So little confusion here, but anyway, Tadas Petukauskas, one of I would say maybe favorites, and BTC2 is used to be Honda Open. When we talked about ABC race, that it's virtually Toyota Yaris Open, then only
Honda race,
only
right?
Hondas among BTC2. Exception is the one car number 13, which is Renault Clio. And Thomas Jatkevicius is driving it, and he did quite well in qualification, fourth starting position, not bad at all.
Yeah, and I'm coming back also with information from stewards from the ABC race. Number 6 got a penalty for false start, 20 seconds added to the race time. So
number 6, I will tell you, he wasn't the front runner, but Sandis Laube. So
okay.
BTC cars
The warm-up
on
lap.
their warm-up lap. As you can see, we unfortunately don't have screen graphics now. Probably we have some, at least.
Yay!
Yeah, something has appeared. We will see if it works later. Hopefully you can see. Anyway, cars from BTC1, BTC2 and BTC3 are on the warm-up lap. 2 Estonians in the front, and I would say BTC classes have been some mainly Lithuanian drivers who are ruling in both Estonians, both Kairo Kallas and Simo Lind bought their cars from Lithuania actually.
Yeah, and the guy I talked to, Kristupas Šuplinskas, he's a kind of new guy, started in Lithuanian Championship, and he keeps getting interesting finds with this car. So until this time, car is okay, but he needs to work with his head, as it is Bikernieki track, and it's first time for him. So
yeah, Bikernieki is a tricky track. Actually, it's very beautiful, fast, and challenging. But the most challenging part you see here. Barriers everywhere, just a few meters from the track. Be it Armco here on the left, or concrete barriers, which are even worse. But you must, okay, actually you can't think about them.
You shouldn't think.
You must stay on
you
the
should
track.
think about pace, but still. Well, usually drivers before the race, even if they are coming for the first time, it is like a tradition to walk around the lap. And you can see things differently, so it blocks everything. It comes to your mind and it stuck there. So
yeah, but you shouldn't think about them.
You shouldn't exactly, but
no, they are going now onto the formation lap. They will have a rolling start.
Yes,
first lap is a warm-up lap. Second lap is formation lap.
If the formation is good, then they will have a start.
But it's because of the short track. Bikernieki measures only 3,662 meters. So not that long. And officially it has 11 turns. Although there are some more changes of direction. And talking about turns, and the most challenging, as I told, in what I think, haven't race driven on this track. I've driven, but not racing. All the turns are challenging, but especially this one called bridge or tilts in Latvian, which is actually a crest over that pedestrian tunnel, which makes your car a little bit light. And in the meantime, you are turning. You must go very fast there, not to lose speed on the following straight. So it's a big challenge. But on the other hand, every good driver can tell you that if you take this corner properly, then there is absolutely no problem. You just go over it and full speed and go on. Now the grid is already forming little by little. 10 laps is the race distance for BTC cars as well. There is another Honda a little bit different. Mainly the Hondas are Honda Civics, but there is also one Honda S2000. Unfortunately, quite at the back end of the grid. But now everything is ready to have a start. Pace car will peel off. And now Kairo Kallas number 9 is leading the car.
Seems okay. Seems ready for start.
Yeah, I think
Safety
everything
car
is
leaves the
under
track.
control.
Start.
And it looks like Simo Lind
Kairo
got
is
a little
trying
bit better
to keep
start.
it.
But he's on the outside.
Oh,
Can he kill?
did we have an accident or just
No,
like
no.
that? No, it was
Kallas
close
went
one.
over the curb quite heavily, but yes, Simo Lind got much better start and he's now leading the race in front of Kairo Kallas, but who is going to be third? Tadas Petrakauskas looked like, but third, but Tomas Jatkavicius has lost a lot of places at the start. He's dropped out of top 6, I guess. So shame, he should be faster, but there are 10 laps.
Usually he's also having issues with the car, so I hope it's not the case. I hope he still has like time, 10 laps to go to get the positions back.
But despite getting in the front, Simo Lind is not driving away from his competitors. Kairo Kallas is just a few meters from his back bumper. But anyway, it's only the opening lap. So Kristupas Shablinskas has not lost any places. He was 5th at the start. He is 5th. Actually, he has overtaken one car, but on the other hand, he was overtaken as well. Here he comes. And we have some nice graphics on the screen.
You can see already also that Simo Lind is keeping the first place. Kairo will try to take it back, I'm sure.
For sure, and there is
Petrakauskas from
some
Lithuanian third position, Keblis fourth.
some kind of gap already forming between second and third.
These guys also had like two laps only of the qualifying, so but still we can see the grid corresponds to the pace.
Ooh! And Jatkavicius has a crash over the bridge.
Slipped out and
had a crash into the barrier, but
we have some spectators.
yeah, and left rear wheel is bent, and I suspect there will be safety car or something.
Oh no.
That's the worst. Okay, one of the worst places where to lose your car.
Yeah.
Here it happened.
He lost control, seems like.
Yeah, lost already under braking. So that's the tricky place. That's the tricky place. Exactly what I talked about.
I just hope that car is quite okay for the second run.
I hope it's the impact was
Minor,
not that,
I guess. Yeah. Hopefully it's minor damage.
Now top two are very closely together, and there is no sign of safety car.
No
Maybe
sign of other flags or something. Yeah, it seems like
maybe
it's
Jatkavicius got away because the place the car was standing is very, very dangerous.
and difficult to leave by himself. So. Simo Lind is keeping the position to himself. So.
But Petrakauskas is keeping the pace of two Estonian drivers.
Yeah. Right
So
behind
there,
them.
yeah, there is a yellow flag.
And the lap times of Simo Lind, Kairo Kallas, Tadas Petrakauskas almost the same. I mean, yeah, okay. Simo is 1 minute 31.7. Yeah, Thomas still Petrakauskas here.
And he's still in the car, of course. Staying the and here is Kairo Kallas has probably made a mistake, or maybe just lost some speed at the under
base,
yellow
what's wrong
flags.
with-
But now there is yellow flag now.
cannot overtake there.
And safety car is out.
Safety car.
Yeah. So I think this overtake was already happening under a safety car, or at least under yellow flags. So they must give the place back to Kairo Kallas. Of course, I'm not the steward, but
Well, if he overtook over yellow flags, of course he has to return it. Otherwise, he will be strongly penalized. So
yeah, but
it's rather easier to give the position back if you overtook it, or even if you were speeding. I mean, going faster still. But if you're not, positions were gained, so it's fine. You will be fine.
so safety car is out, and actually the car should be quite easy to recover. The place
Yeah,
is, space is not
it shouldn't take long,
yeah.
and it's not far away. So
there is, yeah, safety car is in front of racing cars already on the main straight. Going through turn 1 is Simo Lind. Actually, turn 1 in Latvian is called Pie Ozola, which means something like under the oak tree. And it was really, there was an oak tree on the outside of the track initially. And it stood there for I don't know, I think in the beginning of 1990s, it was still there. It was behind the barrier. Initially, there were no barriers at all.
of
Then
course,
when-
because
yeah.
usually they came later
Yeah.
with the speed.
But the tree stood behind the barriers then and stood long. Now you can see even going to the main grandstands in turn 1 or 2, you can see where the place was, but because the tree is not yet there, not anymore.
Okay, still.
So I think there is something wrong with the left rear wheel. It's
exactly.
not
I'm just
yeah.
looking now at the wheels. It seems not okay.
Yeah, it's probably broken, but the impact wasn't that hefty. Quite a shame if there is something with rear axle, but having some time to race 2 start should happen at 15:15.
Yeah.
Maybe
you see the wheel
they
now.
could repair it. That's front wheel. But you can see it's deeply in the gravel. The
Stuck.
yeah, gravel traps are quite new thing in this part of track. There have been many crashes there over the bridge.
It does
during
the job,
years.
right? It does the job to stop the car right before the barriers.
At least for because there is no space here once more. This
the repeat. You can
Yeah.
see lost control here.
I would say it was.
I think he was going too fast and then
I
hit the
think he
brakes too
wasn't-
late.
I think it was quite the opposite. He wasn't accelerating already,
Okay.
and car lost front wheel drive car. If you are turning quite fast and on the limit of adhesion,
Yeah.
it's very easy to lose. If you put
I will try.
now we have 2 stuck cars. I guess.
Oh gosh! Come on.
Yeah, it's not funny even.
I will try to catch Thomas Itkevich later to ask
What exactly
what
happened?
exactly. Yeah, because he knows the best, I guess.
Yeah. And yes, we have 2 Ladas on the track
Oh yeah. Okay.
from 2 different
Maris Bulans,
generations. Yes, Edgar's
91.
yes, Edgar's Plonis is driving
Plonis,
Lada
Edgar's.
2107 and Maris Bulans Lada 2101.
And we have one girl on the track.
Yes, as we told,
Lelde.
Lelde Jukama, formerly known as Lelde Dembowska.
Yeah, we don't know why she changed the name back yesterday.
So here you can
come.
see 2 stuck cars. Now we
And,
will have a tractor.
Where's the
probably.
third car now?
I think that the third
Evacuator,
driver
I
is
guess, right?
wise enough not to drive his vehicle. We don't see the vehicle. Maybe
Yeah, I
it's a
think
tractor
that's evacuator.
or whatever. In former times that was legendary, not tractor but forklift on this
That's
track.
nice. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, but
Legends, it's
of
easy.
course, on the other hand, it damaged the cars from when old cars like Ladas, that was not a big problem. But
Yeah.
with nowadays, very very low
I cannot
cars,
imagine.
we have
I cannot
this
imagine
diffuse-
Mercedes-Benz.
whatever. If you have
GTO
this,
with
if you have this aerodynamic floors and diffusers and all the other things on the car, you can't
Splitters.
lift the car. Yeah, you can't lift cars like this.
and those things are expensive.
Yeah, we are still on the yellow flag.
Lap 6, right?
Behind safety car. And hopefully they can get their Renault out of gravel trap quite quickly. At least one lap will be after safety car, that's for sure.
Hopefully they will still have some good qualitative time for racing.
Yeah, after this
Christopher
lap,
still. I'm going to talk to that young guy, Christopher. How does it feel afterwards? First run here, right, in Bikernieki. It
Yeah.
could be scary. It for sure could be scary.
yeah, but if you, I think
He
it-
has
it-
some grass in front of his car, Christopher. We just saw his car.
Yeah, I've been out somewhere.
Yeah, he was out somewhere.
Yeah, and driving slowly, for sure, it's not good. Maybe car may overheat quite easily in this situation. Here they go.
Yeah, you can see some grass in front.
Hopefully, we can see what has happened with the stricken car.
As you saw that we have a lot of Lithuanians on the track during BTC1, BTC2, BTC3. So as it was ABC race for Latvians to start the race, BTC1, BTC2, BTC3 was like a first step for Lithuanians usually. So they grow there, and they move further than to BTC4, GT Open. And
Basically, the BTC class is how to describe them. Well, basically, you can start there with whichever car if it satisfies safety regulations.
well,
You can build it, you can modify it.
well, they used to be, according to BTC1, was the slowest, right? According
Yeah,
to the up to 1600. Then the other ones up to 2000.
Yeah.
And then 3 liters. So that's how determine the difference between these guys.
But basically, yeah, technically you can do whatever with those cars.
Well, it just has to
Yeah.
correspond, yeah.
Yeah, just safety regulations are the main thing. But as you can see, it's panned out that BTC2 is basically a Honda Civic class.
But it's so Lithuania, believe me.
At
Because
BTC3 we
Honda
have-
was such a big thing, and we had Honda Cup. We used to have Lithuania mainly just thinking about the park of the vehicles during the races.
Red flag is out.
Okay,
Not on the screen yet, but we
We can
see on
see
the
red
main
flag.
straight. So
So
we can
I guess
assume the
they are
third car
stuck.
is stricken as well. Or whatever happened, but yeah, and you can see in the background.
also number 44, Tadas Petukauskas, overtaking during on the yellow flags
Yeah, we
noted.
saw it.
So
We saw this, and not only him.
and Andris Keblis.
So they
Two
were
stiga guys.
both behind Kairo Kallas when the safety car came out, and here you see a red flag. It's not 1st of May, but still we have a red flag.
Okay.
Hopefully the race will be restarted after the car will be rescued.
I still have 5 laps to go. Oh, here
Ah.
we can see now the view.
Yeah, they should have
They're
taken
cleaning the
this car
track.
yeah, and left rear wheel is certainly not as it
Stuck.
used to be. Car is winched onto the
We can
evacuator.
see already the damage.
Yeah. Actually, not that big. Not that big.
It seemed soft touch.
Yeah,
It looks like it,
but somehow the angle of contact was probably
yeah,
a little
everything
bit
depends on
unfortunate,
the
yeah.
on the angle.
So shame for Jatkevicius. Of course, I think this car was entered for the 2-hour race as well. I'm not
if we have
sure.
2 flags on the side of the car, it might
Yeah,
be. It might be.
Let us look. No, no,
No. Okay.
no. Sorry, still, yeah, still it is, but it's under 113 there. So it's
Yeah, we can see that number 1
Yeah.
is covered and in the front of the
Yes,
sticker.
yes.
So
mechanics anyway, they have to start to repair the car
yeah,
quite
and
quickly.
again, once again, we can talk about priorities. If you think to go second run, or you think about the 2-hour race.
That's
so.
yeah, it's maximum program is for the second sprint run, and
And of
minimum
course,
program
yeah.
is for 2-hour race for sure. Now the track is more or less clear, and okay, they will do at least 1 lap behind the safety car, probably just 1 lap, so 4 laps for the race.
Yeah, and some information again from stewards about the BTC Race and V1600. The collision we saw, so 35, starting number 35 got a warning for that. So
Yeah, that's
That's fair. That's fair.
I think it's fair, because the only one
also
who actually suffered
he will need
himself.
to work on the car because
Yeah,
as we talked, the wheel is not straight.
But the plan for him was very good. He tried the switchback, went to the
Yeah,
outside,
yeah,
and then tried to go
Yeah,
inside.
the plan
But
was nice.
Yeah, but I think Mailands
Saw that one.
realized what is
when
coming.
he came to the Park Fermedi talk in between, he said, "Sorry, I had to do that." So of course he had to keep the position.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But it's always nice to see them talking afterwards, you know, in the nice mats, like friends. It's about good time. All
Yeah,
the time is
because
about
it's
good time.
just sport.
Yeah, they all are friends here.
So Simo Lind has the fastest lap as well as it stands, but having been
But you
just
can see the difference in time. The fastest Simo Lind and Petukauskas Tadas.
Yeah.
Small part of the second only.
And the
so.
Kairo Kallas has almost the same.
Yes,
so
yes. When they
those-
were driving next to each other, that's what they said, that they are so close. The lap times are so
but Andres
close.
Keblis, who is currently standing third but should give away that position, he has been basically a second per lap slower. So he really utilized this situation.
So
but
if we have 44 and 10 overtaking, right? So it seems if they would need to give the position back.
Yeah,
Kairo
for-
Kallas should be
yeah,
right
for
behind
sure,
Simo
for sure.
Lind.
Now
and-
they can do it on the grid.
Okay, we
And
can see
here we
the
go.
sign for restart.
Yeah, race will be resumed. Of course, there will be 1 slow lap behind the safety car, and then probably 4 laps, as I understand.
We'll see if they will give the position back, right?
They should.
They should, yeah, we do understand that, but we will see how it will
Yeah.
go. They know the rules.
They should know the rules.
Right.
You would wonder how many drivers are never reading the regulations.
All of them?
No, somebody is reading.
Well, usually when I used to be like a team manager in endurance races, I'm the one who reading the
Yeah.
regulations and informing the drivers.
Yeah, that's your
That's
job.
my
yeah.
job. But
Yeah.
when they are going by themselves, well,
Yeah,
they
but
should.
but for sure there are very few drivers who are reading.
Yeah, we actually talked about briefing yesterday that 80% of those after briefing they left and they forgot.
Yeah.
And everything is like new again.
The-
Adrenaline in their head, of course. They're thinking about pace. They don't think about rules for sure when they're driving. It's like you have to do so many things and still keep the pace. So for sure, the regulations dropped the second position for them.
And there is another effect is that when people are watching Formula 1 on TV,
Yeah.
they somehow think that default the same regulations are affected this races, their races as well, but it's not the case.
Okay. No, come on.
Because some of course, some regulations are common in all.
Yeah,
all
well, we
circuit
do have
racing.
FIA code, of course. That's the main, the mother of the documents. But locally, we do that locally, corresponding to the main code.
Of course. So, the warm-up lap for the restart in BTC classes is closing to the end, but still Kallas is in fourth, and it means that as it stands, both BaTCC and
I just think I'm trying to think what they think. I think maybe they will give the position back when safety is out of the track.
They should have.
They should, yeah, but we will see what's going on there. Or maybe they think they didn't overtake.
Yeah, but they're.
But they are on screen, so we see everything.
So anyway,
safety's out.
Anyway, safety cars is out, and Simo Lind is the first to take the restart. And here we go.
4 laps to go, right? 3 laps to go.
He's on
And
his
they're
rear bumper. And Keblis, did he gave away that position?
No, I think no. I can see Kallas trying to get back his place, right? He's in the third, right? Ooh.
There was a touch, and that's several probably. I think it was between Kallas and Keblis, and Keblis is going to lose another position probably. No.
But they for sure will be penalized for that track limits, as we saw flying away.
Yeah, the bollard flew away there, but Simo Lind is now firmly in lead, and Kallas is all over BaTCC already, and
it's another battle here behind them.
yeah, Sablinskas is all over.
Sablinskas, Kristupas right, and Skiradis, Kasparas.
Keblis is gone. Keblis is gone. He's probably on the track, but not anymore in P4, at least. So that contact has ruined his race, and now Kallas is all over BaTCC already.
Sablinskas trying to keep the position to himself.
So Sablinskas is fourth. He has gained, in the big picture, has gained 1 position, and behind him there's
a battle between
as well.
Yeah, it's Skiradis, Kasparas, and Arbutas Agnes.
Simo Lind is now clearly in the lead.
Tadas BaTCC didn't give back the position as we saw. Kairo Kallas in the third still. And we cannot see where Keblis is gone. Where is the stop?
Timing still shows him, but he's not there.
He's dropping, yeah, he's dropping. He's somewhere in the track.
Now he's probably trying to take 75%. It's 8. It should be take 8 laps, complete 8 laps to have to classified.
Yeah.
That's what he's probably trying to achieve. Anyway, Simo Lind is now clear leader, but here is for second place. Tadas BaTCC is
Fighting with
defending.
Kairo Kallas.
They had almost identical lap times before the red flag. Probably, you can't see it for sure, but probably BaTCC illegally overtook Kallas under the yellow flag. It was for race director
To decide,
stewards
yeah.
to decide, yes.
We'll keep you posted as soon as we will get some info about it.
Now 9th lap will be completed. It means that Simo Lind now starts his final lap, and there's 2 behind him as well. And
He's quite in front, as this guy's behind, trying to fight for second and third position in between. So Simo can run away easily, he's doing his job. And Kairo is trying to overtake, of course he's doing that.
if BaTCC gets penalized, it means that Sablinskas may end up third.
Yeah. That would be nice for the first time here.
So there is no, it's not true, because Keblis is not in fourth anymore. There's some issue with timing, but now side by side almost Yes, they are side by side. Kallas
Kallas
is
trying
in
to
front
keep
now.
it.
At least his nose is in front, and he's full
And
in
of
front.
course, getting back his position, he's second now.
So Kallas, it was bold maneuver, but he was certainly faster down the straight, and that was the key for this maneuver.
Tadas Batukauskas third at this point. We'll see further.
So Simo Lind as a leader, he will almost surely take the checkered flag as first, but Kairo Kallas, I think he's ruining that possibly illegal overtake because he's now so far back.
Yeah.
He can't pose any danger to Simo Lind, who is going to take a checkered flag in a few seconds. Or is he?
That's about it.
Yeah, that
That's
should
about
be
it.
because they have completed 10 laps. Yeah.
Nice,
checkered
nice,
flag.
nice. That's it. Right, right. Nice race, guys. Right. Simo
And
Lind
this is
kept.
in the background. You can see basically the place where the oak tree
Oak
stood.
was okay. That's the one.
On the outside, where the fence starts, more or less in that place.
Wow, okay, what a race. So I'm on my way to Park Fermé to talk to Simo Lind, and of course I'm gonna ask Kristupas how he feels now. So see you in a bit. So, welcome back to the Park Fermé. As you can see, the leaders already here, and Simo Lind, where he started, actually, he's here after race position. Kairo Kallas did a good job taking the second place. Let's try to talk first of all to Kairo. What a race, huh? What a race! Yes. You had a battle, right? Yeah. But you did good job. And Kairo's okay, everything is okay?
Yeah, everything is okay. Little contact, but it's okay.
First tiny one, right? Okay, so ready for second run, right?
Yes, yes.
What's the plan for the second one? Oh, you are friends and in the battle, right? Yeah. Okay, have a good one. Simo! Well done!
Thanks.
What a race, right? With the red flags, with the safety cars, with the, of course, with the collision.
Yeah, it's like a Formula 1 already. Very good.
What's the plan for the second run?
I don't actually know the starting grid for the second run, but something similar.
He said that his plan is for the next run.
Yeah, that's really good news because it's a lot more like interesting to drive when
you are on the
this
battle,
this kind of action is going on. So yeah, everything's very good. And obviously I'm very happy to be on the first place. But yeah, I'm actually rooting for Kairo too because yeah, he's still quite new in this class and
And he loves it, right?
yeah, definitely,
That's
and he's freaking fast.
Have fun on second
Okay,
run.
thanks.
Okay, now where's our newbie? Here. So, how was that first run?
I'm alive, and
You are.
I got a position way above my expectations. So we got some contact, but in this class, especially when it's populated again for some reason, of course you're gonna get a lot of competition. So I think 4th place for me.
That's amazing. You showed quite a pace and you won the battles. I mean, and you kept to yourself. We saw some grass in front of your car. What happened there?
Oh yeah, so basically me and Keblis, we had a disagreement on space on the track area, and he thought that I shouldn't have that space, so I borrowed some space from the grass.
Okay. But the car is okay.
Maybe.
Well, if you drove like that,
Yeah,
it
I mean,
seems like okay,
it's good enough. I was panicking a lot, but I mean, people were catching me, especially Narbutas. He was catching me because my tires were ended, but we did it.
Amazing first time.
Thank you very much.
See you in the second run. And now we can prepare for GT classes. Back to the grid.